Hello, Leo, Sun, Gemini Rising. It is time for your year ahead reading. Let's start off with a little bit of astrology, though. With a Gemini Rising, this is the face you show to other people, or this is how other people view you. You're going to be somebody, you may be very talkative. You're going to be somebody who maybe switch up their mind a little bit sometimes. You're willing to take the other side of an argument just for the sake of taking it, because somebody needs to represent. But you're very friendly too, or you certainly can be when you're out and about amongst strangers or people that you don't know very well. You have that extroverted personality, at least on the outside. With that Gemini rising, that means your sun is most likely in the third house, not in every case, but most likely there, which is the house of communication. So your sense of self-identity is strongly tied to how you communicate, to the words that you use. And you may choose bold messages or prefer to give shock value, if you will, when you're trying to persuade people to do something. You're also very creative. So maybe you like to do writing. Maybe you're into journaling in some way or doing some sort of creative outlet with pen and paper or a blog or something like that, where you can really express yourself and show off your skill with the word. All right, let's get into your cards. I'm going to pull 12 cards, one per month. I'm just going to label them 1 through 12. You can choose July or August as your starting month, or maybe your birth date, and it's just 12 months from that point on. I'll also pull an extra card from the bottom of the deck for more information. So we're starting off here with month 1, 2, and 3, and then month, 4, 5, and 6, and then month 7, 8, come on, and 9, and then month 10, 11, and 12. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So what I'm feeling here is there's a sense of adventure, of starting new things or being inspired to try new things. So you're changing things up a bit. Or at least you want to change the direction of at least one area of your life, and you're going to be putting a lot of focus and effort into that over this next year. So starting off with this card on the back of the deck, this is where you're coming up with the plan. There is something you want to pursue, something that is inspiring you or did inspire you, and something that has you excited. You're passionate about it. It could be a creative outlet or pursuit, but it's something you want to do, and this is all about the planning and making it happen. You're brainstorming, you're coming up with the ideas. It could be that this year is just all about getting things in motion and ready to go, starting to get that plan and fleshing out the different parts. Maybe there's aspects you don't know about yet that you're going to figure out as you go throughout this year. But you have a plan, or you will soon if you don't already. All right, let's get into the months. Starting off here with month 1, we have the Ace of Swords. This is that fresh idea, something out of the blue just occurs to you that gets you excited and you want to pursue it. You're learning more. You have a raging curiosity here, and you can and should indulge it. Let me put that on silent for a moment. There we go. Swords are all about communication, and your sun is in that third house of communication. So maybe this is a new writing project, or maybe this is a new communication tool or something like that that you're curious about and you want to try it out. So you're exploring that. Trying to feel in a little bit more on if there's any specifics in there. They're not giving me a lot. The focus the focus that I'm getting is that it's on around writing. Maybe even formal letter writing where you send it through snail mail. So it could be there's something you want to say to somebody, but you don't want it on social media, and you want to make it meaningful and memorable, and that might be the way that you do it. And what's inspiring you is the idea to just send a postcard or 2 or 3, or to write a letter, handwrite it, and send it off. I like that. Okay, in month 2, we have the 2 of Swords. This is a month where you have a decision to make, and there isn't one choice isn't any better than the other. The outcome is sort of the same in either case. Again, you're happy with either one. This is more about how are you going to go about it? Which direction do you want to go? Do you want to take the left or the right fork in the road? This is a decision you do not want to abdicate to anybody else, because that you will not be happy with what they choose. Or it's just going to frustrate you and irritate you that somebody else made the decision for you. So make sure you're the one who's taking charge. You're the one who's making this decision. And the way that you should, the senses and things that you should use the most when making this decision are feeling into it with your body, feeling into it with your heart, with your emotions. Which one feels better? Which one gets you more excited? Which one is your pulls at your or tugs at your body? Literally, you may physically lean into one decision over the other. So pay attention to that. Take your cues from that, and that should help you make this decision. And then we have another 2 in month 3, this time the 2 of Cups. There's a lot of young, inspirational energy going on here because you have an ace and a 2 and a 2 and an ace and a page. Things that are new, things that are different, unexpected things, but inspiring. Okay. 2 of Cups. Cups are about our emotions and our intuition. A lot of times, the 2 of Cups has to deal with meeting someone that you just click with naturally. It may feel like you've already known this person for a long time. I do feel like the new person in this case. And you just want to get to know each other better. You're curious about where you could take this connection. I'm using the word connection because it has the potential to be romantic, but it definitely feels like long term, it's more just a deep friendship. Somebody that you share a lot in common with. Maybe it's another writer or another creative person, and you're going to work on a project together. This could also be a business contact or somebody like that too. But it does feel more friend or business type relationship over romance. There's definitely the potential in there for it, but I don't know if there is the intimacy connection there. Although you guys can't, not, yeah, it kind of stops at that point. So this is going to be more about somebody new that you're meeting that you click very well with, and perhaps may work on some sort of creative project with. And this month will be about discussing what you each do, getting to know each other, and figuring out what you guys want to get out of this connection in the future. And then in month 4, we have the Ace of Wands, another ace, that another new spark of an idea, this time around the wands. This might be the month that the idea for this move or this change that you want, that you're going to actually begin planning on or focus on planning on maybe for the rest of the year comes in, because we go from Ace of Wand to 2 of Wand. So this is something, again, wands are a fire element. This is about passion. This is about creativity. It's movement, it's action, it's vitality, it's bold. This could be an exercise program. It could be another, maybe this is a creative project that you're going to be working on with this person. So, but it's only until you guys start talking and figuring out what you each do and bouncing ideas, and it's just naturally fitting, um, that the big idea comes up here in month 4. The big idea. So pay attention to the things that come up. Don't just dismiss them out of hand. Give them a moment or 2 to sink in and really think about it. There's going to be one in particular that maybe you can't stop thinking about it. So explore it more. Talk to this other person about it. What do they think? I think this is going to be the thing that you really want to focus on and pursue for the rest of the year, and where you're going to focus most of your planning energy. And then in month 5, we have the Page of Coins. Pages are, again, fresh, young, a little naive and innocent. They want to get out there in the world. They want to explore. They want to learn. They want to do, but they're fresh. It's like a high school graduate, maybe just ready to enter college, or somebody just ready to get their first job. Where is that going to be? Is it just going to be wherever they can try? Are they putting in their application everywhere? They could very well be. But this is about coins, which are the equivalent of pentacles, and this is about earth energy. So this is going to be practical things. So there's something practical that you want to focus on, but you don't have any experience in this. So it's going to be something that's kind of foundational for you that you can set up or begin working toward or on here in month 5, so that it is ready by the time you're ready to launch your plan or kick it off. So pay attention to the things that once you come up with this idea, the pieces that need time to develop, those are the things you want to look into more and learn more about here in month 5, so that you can get the ball rolling on those particular pieces. This is not the full plan. It's just there's a few things that have that are going to take time. And if you delay it, that's just going to delay the whole project. So checking it out. Maybe this has to do with what permits do we need? Are we going to sign up for a grant? What are we doing? How are we going to fund this? What of our workout? How are we going to get this done? How are we going to actually create it and manifest it? Kind of energy. And then in month 6, excuse me, we have the 10 of Coins. This is a card of completion. This is a card indicating closure. The 10 of Coins in particular is indicating a legacy. So if you reached a new set point, if you will, in your life, you've accomplished something. This could be a big raise or a promotion, or maybe you just graduated from high school. Well, it could be high school or college, and you have the degree now. You can't go backward from that point. That is your new set point. That is your new starting point for the next phase. So this could be, if with your day-to-day job, with the thing that pays the bills, it could be a raise, it could be a promotion, it could be a lateral move into something that you're more interested in doing and focusing on toward the future. But that it's success. You've reached a pinnacle, you've reached a specific goal that you've had. And you can only go keep moving up from here. And then over here in month 7, we have the 6 of Coins. So this feels like a reunion with somebody from the past, maybe with some family members who are in from town or visiting somehow, or maybe you're going to visit them. It could be at the old stomping grounds are the words that are coming up, visiting that area, getting together with some old friends from high school or elementary school or whatever it is. You're connecting with some people from your past that you had really good relationships with and reminiscing about the past. And this is also going to be something where there may be an offer in here from somebody in the past that may be investing in this plan, or they have an interest in this plan. At a minimum, they have some knowledge or information that they can share with you, some really practical, solid advice that can benefit you if you choose to follow it. And I think you should choose to follow. I mean, you have a really good relationship with this person. You've known them forever, and they've already gone through something similar here. So there is some beneficial relationship here where each of you are getting something out of it. And the root of that is that shared past, that shared history that you have. And perhaps you helped them out with their project back in the day. And now they're ready to repay that favor to help you move forward. So this could actually be an offer of physical help, like helping you move, helping you pack, helping you create or build something. But it feels like exchange of services. for the two of you. In month 8, we have the Two of Coins. So this is a month where you want to make sure that you're finding balance, that you're not so focused on this future thing, on this thing that you've been working on and planning, that you're neglecting other parts of your life, that you're neglecting your own health, that you're forgetting to eat, maybe forgetting to make sure you get out and exercise to help refresh your energy so that you can keep moving forward at the same energetic level. If you do this, if you don't do that, if you're not making sure that you're finding balance here before maybe what might be a big ramp up here, you need to make sure you take the time to make sure your energy is balanced, your time commitments are balanced, that you're not putting so much energy in one place again that you don't have energy for other things that you need to focus on. Otherwise, you could be in danger of burnout here. So pay attention to that. If you're starting to feel a little resentful about having to do things, if you're starting to just feel exhausted, get yourself a nap. Go for that walk. Do something that is going to help reset your energy, refresh yourself. And say no if you need to say no for your own health. And then in month 9, we have the Strength card, or in this case, Fortitude in this deck. This is a major arcana card, and this is a card of not just fortitude. So you have the strength to keep seeing this through. This is also, I believe, the card that represents Leo in here. You have the strength, you have the fire, you have the will to keep pushing forward to what you need. Or if you're not feeling it, because maybe you're feeling exhausted, still a little here, you're going to find or get your second wind here in month 9. But make sure, again, that you are taking care of your needs, that you have compassion for what you're feeling, that you're paying attention to your inner tension so that you can sustain your energy, you can sustain this momentum as the months go forward. So give yourself some love, give yourself some grace, let yourself feel and express the frustration, and give yourself a break. And that's going to help you keep moving forward. That does not mean giving up, it means recharging so that you can keep pushing. And then in month 10, we have the King of Swords. So back into the swords with the communication, the knowledge, the information. This is a definite advisor for you. The king is, so it's masculine energy. It's projective. It is a leader, an expert in their field. And swords, again, with the communication. So there's no emotional connection here. They have no emotional involvement. They're not invested in your success or failure. They're just there to advise you. And this may be about coming up, formalizing your plan. So you may bring your plan to them for review. So if this is going to involve any sort of outside funding, or if you need to file for permits or anything like that, this is the person you would go to for that advice. So you're going to be meeting with somebody with the expertise needed to help you make this a success so that you can follow through fully on your plan. And they'll make sure you don't have any gaps or holes in there. They'll let you know if you need to go back and get certain paperwork, things like that. So this would be the month you want to make sure everything's good on from a legal and financial standpoint. And to keep the momentum going too. They're going to be helping with that. So they could facilitate some of that paperwork. So this could be an attorney, or it could be somebody at a city or a state government level too. And then in month 11, we have the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who is on your team. So the queens are still leaders, but it's feminine energy. It's more receptive. It's more nurturing and encouraging. And wands, again, that passion, that fire, that vitality. They're very bold. They are not afraid to go after what they want. And they're not afraid to fail at it either. They would rather try and fail than not try at all. So this is maybe somebody in your support group, somebody in your friend group who's really excited with you and for you about your future. about your plans. So they're there encouraging you. Maybe if you're starting to have any doubts, they're like, nope, why would you have doubts now? You have the plan. You put all the pieces in place. It's ready to go. You got this. They can help push you through to the end. Trying to lean into this a little more for them. It feels like they can offer some sort of physical help here that you're going to need. Like maybe they can be your chauffeur, or they could offer to be your chauffeur, or at least do the driving or do some piece of work for you. That's really going to help you succeed. And they're not expecting anything really in return except maybe a thank you. Maybe you guys get together with coffee, what for, but you see this person a lot, all the time. Again, they're part of your little pack of people, your people pack. And this is the one that, again, is always cheering everybody on. Rah, rah, the spoon bah. Yeah. They may be, oh, okay. So they may be the ones, so this could be like a maid of honor type person, or this isn't the person that may be in charge of your um, farewell party or your send off, your success party, whatever it is. They may be involved in planning a celebration for you to celebrate your success in whatever area this is for you. So they're just super excited to see you get this done. And then we hit month 12 with the blasted tower. I like this name even better than just the tower. It's the blasted tower in month 12. Normally, this is going to be a very negative thing. So the energy of this is still sudden. It's unexpected. It's something that happens way quicker. Like you could not prepare for the swiftness of this. It's something that is going to tear down the old so that you can rebuild fresh and from a much stronger, much stable thing, more stable foundation that you can live with and build off of for years to come. I think that this is you. You are the tower. You are the one blasting that tower down. And this was kind of part of your plan. Like it was on the periphery of if I can succeed in this thing that I've been working on, this creative project, whatever it is that could bring recognition or help you break through in a career, in an artistic or maybe writing or something like that. In the back of your mind, you know that this other thing has to go, but you don't, it's not part of your plan. It's just, down the road, this is going to happen, but it's not, it's going to be this month and boom, it's done. It's gone. It's over. This is not something you regret going. It is inconvenient for you that it's suddenly happening right here in month 12, just as you've kicked off your plan or started executing on your plan. But this had to get out of the way so that you could really just run with it. Trying to feel into what area of life this could be work. So there could be maybe it's a job layoff, but it's at a job that has kind of been dead ended for you because you're not really interested in moving up or taking on more responsibility in this area. You'd rather be focused on this other thing. So maybe this is about starting a new business or something like that. But this is going to give you the time, again, unexpectedly, that you need or can now use to really invest in your future now going forward, where you can build something very strong. You can commit more time to it, and it's just going to help launch you. But you can't launch until this tower gets out of your way. So month 12, it's going to be removed for you in spite of you. Whatever it is, again, at the back of your mind and your periphery, you may kind of know as you're getting closer to this moment that this may be an issue, and the universe is going to remove it for you. So just be aware something shocking, something unexpected, sort of unexpected, is going to happen to remove an obstacle from your life in some area. So if it is work, this is something that has to happen because that's holding you back energetically. Got to be removed so that you can focus, get a job that will support your future more, or where you can have adjust your schedule or where you can dictate the terms better as you work on your other plan for the future. All right, Leo Sun, Gemini Rising, that is what I have for you for your year ahead. Please hit that like button and please hit subscribe to help me grow my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later.